Look, my bitches all bad, my niggas all real. I ride in dick in some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills. Run out, flip like 10 car wheels. Cold ass bitch, I give raw chills. 10 different looks, and my lips so kill. I kiss them in the mouth, I feel all grills. Heat in the car, that smells on wheels.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm A Monet.
I'm Bree with the T, and we have a guest co-host this week.
Yes, we do,
We
y'all.
had to get a co-host because it was getting real boring and real like just me and A. It was just like, So guest co-host, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Karina.
Yeah, she gonna show a little more spunkiness.
She gonna turn up
so
later.
Don't judge her. So this week we're doing things a little different. We're gonna have our first guest of this evening do trending topics with us because I feel like when it's more girls, it's just more
It's
interesting.
better, yeah.
We get more like. I don't want to say messy, but
Because when it's two people, it's just two.
it's two opinions.
Yeah,
Like we gotta
it's
have
like,
more
it's
opinions.
just back and forth.
Make
Like,
it interesting, like, this is a modern day view.
Yes.
So guest co-host, and not a guest co-host, Lord Jesus. No, our guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Shana Jocelyn, and I'm the owner of Belle Spa.
Yes. So tell everybody the Instagram so everybody can follow it right now. Book your appointment.
Yes, the Instagram is at Belle Spa, and make sure you guys follow. I put a bunch of promos, sales, giveaways, everything.
Yes, black-owned
Everything. You gotta make sure that
businesses. So
snatch
make
is
sure you
nice and
support.
Clean for your men. But
Yes.
okay, let's get in. Before we go into Shayna's interview, we're gonna talk about trending topics. So
Yeah, you know we
don't
gotta
be
start
that
off.
thirsty. We're gonna get real personal with her in a few. So
Love and hip hop. I love Ratchet
Yeah.
Monday. Monday is my favorite day of the week.
I'm trying
Just
to
for
stop.
love and hip hop.
This wasn't too
Just
ratchet
for-
though.
Yeah,
I think it was more with
the.
Yeah, this was
deeper
emotional.
issues.
Yeah, you're right.
They
This
had like
episode was
real
really
life
emotional.
issues.
Mhm.
So I think it
had
was.
me like, Yandy, stop, girl. Like
No.
But I think Sin had me like.
Yeah, Sin had me
Really?
crying, yeah.
Who's your
'cause I was-
favorite on there though?
I love Yandy.
Yandy.
let me
I love
think.
Yandy too.
I love
like her
Sin.
entrepreneur spirit.
Yes.
That's my thing.
Yeah, I like Yandy.
Yandy.
Oh, and I
like
love
Yandy.
Remy too. So
I like
Remy
Sin.
don't be on it.
Yeah,
though.
Remy
I
don't
know,
be
but
on it
she's
that much.
she's still one of my favorites.
Yeah, and Sin, I'm loving Sin, but I need Sin to grow up because her and Joe,
No, I love Sin.
I want that relationship to work. But
Yeah.
like I said, even though he proposed to her, it's still room for growth. I feel like with their relationship because it's like the fact that he had to tell her like you need to clean up or your wigs is everywhere and it's like girl.
But that's real life issues. Though.
Yeah,
like,
that's
who
every
don't tell
woman
me
has
to
a
clean
woman
up?
That's
She
every
should-
woman though.
No,
But I
like,
think this episode
everything
brought
is
the
over
she a
every
mom.
Yeah.
Like it
But
kids,
still clean
kids,
up. Let me tell you
no.
something. After I had Nova, I wish it was a lazy bone in my body. I was
That's true.
on it.
On it.
It's like your mind is just like you go from hair and then you like hair once you become a
Yeah,
mom.
but she's also
so-
battling that postpartum like that.
Yeah.
That
I
takes a
get it.
toll.
Well, I'm not a mother, but I could definitely fend for what she was saying on her episode, like talking about like what she been through in her childhood.
she don't
So
trust
that
nobody.
definitely could like affect you when you didn't deal with it when you was younger.
That don't mean to be dirty.
No, but
She's not even dirty.
we talking about her
Because,
attitude.
listen.
We talking about her attitude towards Joe and how she is in her relationship.
I feel like she's
overall.
spoiled. Let's be real. A lot of us are spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's either you spoiled by your parents or you spoil yourself.
She's spoiled
or
by
you
her
with
man.
A dude who spoiled
No,
you.
her man spoils
So,
her. Cause what did she do?
What? Huh?
What did she do?
What does she do? Don't do that.
No,
Don't
I'm
do
at,
that,
it's not.
'cause I
It's
don't
not
know.
a funny question.
She's a mom.
I
Okay,
it's
she
not funny.
is
It's
a
not a
mom.
funny question.
I was
I'm being
before she was
serious.
a
What
mom.
did she? What did she do?
And
I
then
want to know.
I don't know her personally, but
She
you
has a
know.
boutique. She has an online boutique.
Does she still
Yeah.
the nude
Shop
something?
that's her?
New, something
Shop
like
nude,
that.
Shop
yeah.
Nude.
But it's like she hasn't promoted it, so it's just like, are you really working, or are you just working because it's fun to say you have
Yup.
a boutique? Like that's what I need females of our generation, because I'm 25. I need females of my generation to understand entrepreneurship,
Yes.
understand self-employment, understand that. It's not just posting a picture in your bra and panties and,
Yep.
oh, I'm about to get money off my Instagram. I want to be an influencer. No, it's about actually putting a product out there that's going to just sell itself.
Yep.
Not putting your coochie out there and having it sell itself. Like, it's just
Girl.
like, it's a disconnect.
Yeah.
But that's what media is about today. And I
Yeah.
just think that's just from look at what we have. Look at the celebrities today. Look at these Instagram models.
I think
Look
now
at the
with social
generation
media,
now growing up. This is what they growing up to. They're not growing up to the
Hardworking.
Oprahs. They're not growing
No,
up
now
to
it's
the
about what it looked
Beyoncés.
like.
They're not growing up to they're not learning. That's what it is. And everything they are learning is from social media. So that's a problem. It's a lot of
faking it right now.
There's too much going on.
What you said?
Faking it till you make it.
Yes, and fronting is.
And
But why though? Because
social media.
Y'all remember Skonex?
Girl.
I was never on that.
Never on that. Wasn't like
That is my era.
I was never on that.
Like, what was we?
I got
we
a
wasn't
PhD from Skonex.
Yeah, what?
PhD.
She said a PhD.
We was not doing it. Like we wasn't posting that back in the day.
No, it's a
like
little
why
extra.
is it so I just want to know why is it so different?
Was
Like,
people
what-
even posting pictures on Skonex? Because I wasn't part of the whole
Yeah,
wave,
but it was
It
Remember,
wasn't
you had to be in
writing.
high school
Yeah.
to get into Skonex.
Yeah.
I used to.
It was more so
I
like
was
if
in
you
that
was
shit
with
like
your
in 8th
team and
grade.
you was like this, or you was like like this. It was stuff like that. It wasn't like social media wasn't promiscuous. And since we're talking about that, I want to go into Yandy because I love the fact that I think it was her interview with Breakfast Club where she said, you know, she's trying to teach Infinity to love her natural beauty. So it's like she had to take a step back and take the wig off and take the weave off and not do makeup all the time because she want to teach Infinity like it's okay with loving who you are, loving your natural beauty. And I respect Yandy for that because you don't see that when you see these magazines, when you on social media, when you on TV. You don't see that. You see females with a whole bunch of fucking makeup on, head full of weave, titties from Dr. Miami, ass from Columbia. So it's like, you know, it's hard to teach little girls to love yourself, but they don't see that all the time.
Right. Yeah.
So I respect Yandy for really bringing that back. But how do y'all feel about the whole stigma behind where they telling you to love your natural beauty, but we don't see that.
Yeah, basically what they're loving or what people are glorifying is more people with like fake bodies and stuff like that. Like, I mean, me personally, to each his own.
Right.
I don't judge anyone. I think everyone deserves. That's what's gonna make you happy. Do what you
Hello.
want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get a couple things now. You know what I'm saying? But, real cute, because but you know. It's not gonna be nothing extravagant. I feel like if you do something for your own self that's gonna make you feel good, that's fine. Do you? But if you're doing it for others, you're doing it just to be a bartender. You're doing it just to be, you know what I'm saying? It's some professional photos. It's like, come on, it's more
You're
than
so
life,
lost.
you know?
Exactly.
But
You gotta
to
want
each his
more
own.
out of the
Yeah.
life.
But the
Like,
generation don't know
like-
that because when we go to our explore page, all we see is the Instagram
Ass
models.
and titties.
It's very rare we see like nurses and you know doctors.
But even
all
nurses
that.
It depends what you follow. It depends what you follow because the way that it feeds whatever you follow. So if you are used to looking at asses, that's all you're gonna
I see
see.
always like home
I see all types of
correspondence.
stuff.
I see like media stuff.
That's
I see,
what
like,
you
bloggers,
follow.
So I see all that.
But let me tell you something. Them nurses nowadays, even they got the facts.
Yeah, they do.
Nurse babes, okay?
They getting them discounts.
babes.
That's what they doing. Let me tell y'all, they're working at the clinic. They're working at the clinics. They're working
The
at
plastic
the
surgery clinic.
The plastic surgery places so they can get these discounts. I didn't even think of that.
Get it how you get it, girl.
No, but yeah, I just, you know, like different strokes for different folks, but you know, I want to get a little lipo too, so little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't never
You
hurt
know,
nobody.
I'm really scared to go under the knife.
Yeah, I
like,
am
I'm
too.
really nervous. I want to, but I'm so scared. 'Cause,
Nah, I'm
like, I don't want to
scared.
die.
I got
You know,
asthma.
people be going
I
under
always
the
feel like I'm
knife.
not
They
gonna
don't wake
wake
up.
up.
But they have
Yeah.
I'm not
different,
gonna wake up.
different things. You know, they have
Yeah.
like laser lipo. They also have
yeah,
like,
they do.
you know,
They have
like
procedures as opposed to surgery.
Well, you need to do cool sculpting over and
Girl.
so I can come over there and get
Everything coming.
Everything.
I got you, girl.
Yes.
Okay, let's not go.
Yeah,
off
we
topic.
gonna save that
So-
for your interview. But let's talk about Nia Lee and Cindy Star. Do y'all know Cindy Star? Y'all heard?
I know
of?
who she is. Well, I don't know her, but I
Give me a
know
little
of
rundown on
her.
her.
She's a transgender.
Transgender, trying to come up in the music industry.
Too.
She's
That's the
pretty,
crazy
yeah.
part.
I bet.
She looks like
And
a full girl.
She does, but she can't rap.
Ooh, child.
You
child,
gotta really
child,
see.
child.
I wish we could just pull it up. Like
Right.
one of her freestyles. Every Monday she's trying to freestyle. If y'all not watching Love and Hip Hop, every
But
Monday she's
freestyling
trying to
isn't for
freestyle.
everybody.
Yeah.
It's not. Like, it's
Maybe
a
she can make a
craft.
song.
No, she
Somebody
She
can't.
could,
make a
like, she
song.
just needs to go write somewhere and then come back when she's prepared.
and then probably do something else. But you know, Nia Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nia Lee's her mentor, and Nia Lee's trying to help her get, fix her wardrobe,
Yeah.
fix her
Artist
lyrics.
development.
Yeah, just everything overall.
Right.
Sydney ain't having that. Sydney
I
is
think,
like,
I think it's the delivery too, because sometimes she comes so hard and then she gets very defensive. Sydney gets very defensive, so I feel like her delivery is just not.
But what I need Sydney to stay away from is that
music. She does. I do not like it. I hate when she. Whatever. I hate when she raps.
Sydney needs to stay away from using the whole trans community thing as a crutch. It's 2019.
Oh yeah, she said that every
trans, LBGT, y'all can get married. Y'all can do whatever. Y'all can vote. Yeah, exactly. Y'all could be a foster parents, adopt. Like, so stop with the trans community. I just hate people who want to hang on to something and be a victim. Stop being a victim. Like, one thing I agree with Naya when she said it is, if you want to be in this industry, you cannot take everything so literal. You gotta learn how to be. Yes,
you gotta have tough skin. Yeah,
she gets so
it's a
emotional,
tough industry.
and then you know she bucked that Nia Lee. Nia Lee was like, first of all, I was like, oh, Nia about to fight. I really want to see Nia. She's
about to drag her.
What it is like, I just want to see her just in action because she looked like she be King Kong bitches.
Oh my god!
But I'm just looking
She's
at
not like
Sydney,
that anymore.
like,
She turned a new leaf.
now sometimes you gotta remind people, like, listen,
Fighting
don't
because
take
people
this
nowhere. No
kindness
fighting,
for weakness.
guys.
Like, for real. But I just want their relationship to really do work because, and you can make anybody into a rapper.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
But no, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. Let's not lie.
You can make
The freestyle will let it be known that that's not you, boo.
You need to have
That is
flow.
not
You need to have
Wait,
rhythm.
did y'all see
You
how
need to have.
Jonathan was when she
He was looking around. He was like,
he was like, no.
he was like Cardi B. Really?
So what did Rich say? Yeah, he was right.
Did you see how Rich was in the studio? He was so mad. He was like, what?
You know what? Studio time costs a lot of money, so I understand, okay? That sometimes it be $200-$300 an hour. We're not playing over here.
This bullshit, like, girl, what we supposed to do
you don't
with
even
this?
remember nothing.
But my thing is with Rich, if you worked with Erica Mena's voice, you could work with that. Well,
No, he didn't work with it.
You're right. Oh, and
played
since
that
we're
clip.
talking about Rich, so his baby mother shot
her husband.
It was it her husband?
I thought it was a boyfriend.
I thought it was her husband.
Wasn't it her husband?
I thought it was her husband.
Yeah, no, she
Significant
shot her.
other. Significant other.
That was her
whoever that
husband.
is.
Yes, she shot him.
She from the South?
Yeah, she's from South.
First of all, they live.
Yeah,
But don't they live in Texas?
Texas.
It's an open carry state. Like, what do you mean?
They didn't even say why she shot him.
I know he was abusive. He was abusive. He was because
well, they never really said it, but you could tell.
You could tell it
You
had
could
to be
tell,
abuse because
yeah.
Rich was like, you know, my oldest daughter got to cover her little sister ears because y'all in the room.
Fighting.
Yeah, I'm like, and you know what's bad? That's why I thank God every day I never been in an abusive relationship because I never want to get to that level.
I would have been the killer.
Yeah, I don't want to be, and I don't like jail because I
Yeah.
did central bookings and I was like, oh no, jail's not for me.
Them nasty cheese sandwiches.
But it's like I didn't eat nothing. Yeah, they give you the cheese is for you and peanut butter and jelly. I didn't even want to drink the
Is it
water
like
out the
recycled
cooler.
or something they give you? Like recycled milk cartons and
I didn't
I
drink, eat.
don't know.
No, girl, I was in there thirsty, lips was dry.
So-
I would never do jail. That's just not for me. So I'm kind of happy I've never dealt with abuse, but girl, she shot him. I'm like, damn, he must have been beating her
And the
ass.
daughter didn't know.
Cause
Now
the
she's-
daughter drove him to the hospital.
But why they was crying? Why she was crying, saying she did? What she didn't know then?
No,
probably didn't know it was this bad.
Yeah, she didn't know that she's gonna FaceTime. The daughter
Or
didn't know. So
that.
Rich was telling her,
that's
you
what it
have
was, that's
to
what it
tell
was,
her
that's what it
because
was.
it's like, this is reality. This is what's gonna happen.
Yep.
So if you don't tell her and then boom, they
don't think
say you
she's gonna
gotta do
FaceTime.
5 to 10.
I think that she's
FaceTime.
gonna.
I think she's gonna do something, but I
think
think
so?
they're gonna rule it out as self-defense. But at the same time, she
They probably
did
gonna
shoot
get.
him.
She probably gonna get like community service or something.
Nah, I think she's gonna have
No,
to
you
do like,
shot somebody, that's
yeah, I
real.
think she's gonna have to sit
I
there and
don't
think about
know.
that.
Laws is different in every state, so
But she
it
black.
depends.
She
True.
black, and you know they like to use us as an
I
example.
thought she was Spanish. I really thought she was Spanish.
No,
Nah.
you got southern accent. She got. Ooh, girl.
That just
thought
means
she
that's
was-
environment. That's not really blood.
I never heard nobody from that Spanish from the South. I
Really?
never heard that.
I thought she was Spanish. We're gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, I never heard a Spanish South person unless they
That
from
might sound very weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hear
them
that.
accents is fighting each other, man.
Right, like I don't know which one. So, okay, Chris Brown detained in Paris due to rape allegations.
I'm so happy he's suing her. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
First of all,
I never believed
somebody
it.
to beat her ass.
I'm sorry. I'm very happy that he's doing that because first of all, he already go through enough. They need to
with
leave
his,
him alone.
he go through enough with his baby mama.
And like, period, they always trying to make him out to be this person. And it's like he's trying to clean up. He's trying to get himself together. Now you want to come with
Now you coming for him. Mm-hmm.
Come on
Somebody had put in the comments, I think it was of the Shade Room, that every time a black man, they just don't want to see a black man
celebrity man win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They trying to take everybody. Literally, they trying to take.
take
Bill
R.
Cosby.
Kelly. We don't want him.
I'm not speaking. I cannot. I'm not sharing my piece. I share my pieces enough.
Stacey
Everybody.
You know, y'all don't take the people we don't care for. Take them.
I always said,
it's like-
I'm 50-50 with the R. I'm 50-50 with the R. Kelly situation. I'm always
I'm
wrong.
not.
Yeah,
I have to be.
I'm on 90.
You more like I know. Don't get me wrong. I'm on the victim side. Like I fend for what they saying, but it's just at the same time, it's like, what was these parents doing?
I agree.
How do you leave? You say you was in the cult. How do you
leave with
leave and
anybody.
then go back? If you was that
They get
uncomfortable.
brainwashed. It's very
Brainwash my ass. That check.
in there.
I heard he was paying.
He was paying them off.
I heard
So
he,
now
he
the
paid
money's
that girl
gone.
$1.9 million not to go on CNN. She turned around, still went on CNN. I said, sis, I hope that check cleared.
Yeah.
I hope you took it out the ATM.
That's a fact. But it's like
probably
now the money is
stopped
gone.
So he might have paid them not to say anything, but that doesn't mean he
Yeah.
paid them while they were in the cult.
I think he paid the parents.
Yeah,
Honestly,
no,
he paid the parents.
He had to.
There's
had
no way.
to.
Either he paid the parents or those parents don't really love their
They're
children.
stupid as hell.
I cannot be away from my son for 24 hours without knowing what's going on.
And
with
they're
my
like
child.
16, 15, and the parents is just on TV like, yeah, we knew. We didn't know. Well, they acting like we didn't know where she was going. Oh,
And
she said she was going to her friend's
this is
house.
what pissed me off with stories like this because, boom, look at Chris. The shit wasn't even true. We knew R. Kelly was a rapist for years because when that sex tape came out, I think I was like in the 9th grade and I seen it.
Very young.
I seen the girl in the sex tape and I'm like, hold up. That's like a little girl. Like, something wasn't right.
Yep.
So, we knew he was a rapist for years. So, my thing is with everybody who participated in that doc series, why now?
That's
wouldn't-
my
But I
thing.
wouldn't call him a rapist, though.
I'm not calling him a rapist.
Yeah.
He's like a
Statutory
child.
rapist.
Yeah, because they was okay with
They
that.
are engaging with
Yeah.
him. They
Yeah.
like they you
But
know like one of them said that it was R. Kelly, so she was intrigued by
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but
You
they're
know
not
what
of
I'm saying?
age
So-
to give consent, so technically
Because
it's
of the
still
age.
Because of
statutory
the
rape.
age, but at
No.
the
But I
same
wouldn't
time,
call
your
him a rapist,
mindset,
though.
you still know. He's not a rapist.
Pedophile.
Yeah.
Because he
he's
used
a
to sit
pedophile.
outside the schools.
He's just like a child.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Oh, okay, we gotta turn our
Oh.
timers on. That shit
scared me. I was like,
You know, I'm used to this. This is he up? Oh shit! Hold up. No, my live is still on. Yeah, Jocelyn, he's here. But I just feel like with that whole scenario, it kind of made me question the parents a lot. Like,
what was the parent? Where was y'all doing?
how was you
Questioning the
okay
parents. They was
with
taking our
dropping
money.
your kids off? What? First of all, let me tell you something. My grandmother ain't never let me leave the house. She ain't never let me leave the house.
But
I
he
was like,
preyed
can I
on certain
spend it?
kids, though.
paid
He
them
preyed.
off.
He preyed
Yeah,
on
he did.
certain
Girl,
kids that
yeah.
like they look like you know.
But
the
my
parents would
thing
be
is
okay
with
with
the
it.
parents. My grandmother, I used to be like, can I spend the night at my friend's house? No, because I don't know who lives there and I don't know what they're
They
into.
gotta meet the parents. That's my mom was that type of mom. She
Like,
wanted to meet the mom.
You know,
She
people gotta
got
think.
speak.
Like, so I felt like R. Kelly really had to be paying them parents off good money because it's like, yo, like,
Yeah.
He just didn't mess with the wrong parents.
Yeah.
there you go.
There's certain people
the
that
right
Would've
parent
shot
would've
his
got
ass
the
in
right
the
You
ass.
just gotta, you gotta look at it. I don't know. Maybe look at it from like his point of view too.
From
not
whose
from
point of
not
view?
from R. Kelly's point
Oh,
of
I
view.
was about to say,
but
what?
from like his history. It's like psychological abuse. Like he was molested too. I'm saying
So
like
that mean go around
no. I'm saying he should have got
touching
help. His mother and his brothers knew. His brothers
you
was
know-
on live TV saying that we
Yeah.
knew he was getting
Yeah.
molested by my sister or whatever, the aunt, the cousin, whoever the hell it was. They knew. Why would you not get that man help? Y'all knew what he was doing. If he had got help at a young age, probably
then
happened and shit would have never happened.
You know, he was in the music industry, and like I think I was having this conversation the other day. I said the only thing I hate about the music industry is when y'all see people is not there, stop trying to still bet money on them.
Yeah.
Artist development. Like, what do we have publicists for? What are y'all here for? Y'all just here to collect the bag?
Listen, they were hearing that amazing music he was making, all them checks that was coming.
That's
They don't care
about the music.
They don't care about
everything.
He
had too many hits.
The music, that's what I'm saying. He kept putting out music and they kept becoming hits. So anybody gonna say that when the money coming?
If we deal with the mental health, the music might not be good. So let's just leave it. Let's just find it.
That's just sad.
It is sad.
That's just the world we live in.
That's the world we live in.
But you gotta look at it like this. I'm not justifying anything, but I want to just make a point. Yeah. Just like nowadays, these girls nowadays, they will mess with somebody who has money.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody who's giving the money. So
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah,
like,
that's facts.
I'm not justifying anything or anyone. I'm not in that.
Just being real.
But let's be real here.
But
females
chase
money.
Yeah. Some of them confess to that. They thought that he was gonna make them big.
Yeah.
And that's
not what
be
happened.
real. These girls,
we don't know who they are.
They not 10. They 16, 17, 18. So they at the end of the day, they know R. Kelly. Come on, that's like one of us.
Yeah.
Not to say we ain't gonna. Nobody's gonna fuck him, but we gonna be like,
take my mama. She love you. I love you. I'm good. But
I love you, R. Kelly.
No.
I just love the music. The music.
Say that.
I definitely don't respect nothing he did though.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. We're not standing by that, but the music is all right.
But let's get into this interview because the people need to know who.
I just want to know. I just want everybody to know that I'm coming into this interview blindsided. I don't know what's going on.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, don't be nervous.
Okay,
we make everybody feel comfortable up here.
Let me
at the
go
girls'
live
room.
too. Okay. You know. So guys, me and Shana, we know each other outside of here, and. You know, when I met Shana, I forgot how old I was, but at the time she was starting her photography business. Like, sis is a woman of many talents. Let me tell you that. She don't know how to sit down nowhere. No, she do not. But now, I know Shana went to school and she got a college degree. So tell everybody, what do you have a degree in, and how did you know like that was your lane? How did you know that was for you?
Okay, so yes, I do have a college degree. I went to Herkimer, upstate. I got a yes, girl. That's cool. Mix it with the hood.
You went there all 4 years?
There's only 2.
Oh, it's only that's
they just but I heard they turning into 4. But
okay.
I went there, and I actually went there to be a pharmacist.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I'm like $90K a year. Yeah, I could do that. Then they gave me like biology and chemistry on the same semester. I said, nah, cancel.
Check. Next.
So I actually taken a production class, and my teacher was like, you know, you're really good at this. I'm like, yeah, like this is my passion, but this is not where the money is at.
Yeah.
You know, production, like media, they kind of start with like 44,000, like that at that time. It was 2010. So I'm like, nah, but then that class thing, I said, let me get out of here. So that's when I switched my major to what I really wanted, which was radio and television broadcasting. So I went to Herc. Shout out to everybody that went to Herc. Then I went to SUNY Westbury, and I got a bachelor's in media communications. Yeah. That's the cheapest SUNY.
What year did you go to Old Westbury?
I went to Old Westbury as soon as I graduated, so in 2013.
Okay, I got some questions for you after that.
All right. Yeah. And then, you know, I did a internship at the what is this guy name? Bill Conningham's
Oh,
the Bill Conningham's show.
Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like the Maury.
He's so funny.
Yeah,
because he be like, why did you touch her?
Yes, he's a dog.
Oh my God, how was that?
It was so bomb. Like it was so bomb. Seriously, it was so bomb. And, you know, at the end, we had to go to the interview, and they wanted to hire me, but I had one more semester left.
Wow.
So I couldn't do it. But he gave me, like, a referral letter. You know, he's like, come back.
Did you?
No.
She said no.
They already hired everybody. Tom, Dick, Harry, I'm out of here. So, you know, I was applying for, like, jobs. I'm like, yeah, I want to be in the media. I'm applying for, like, BET. I'm applying for all these places. It wasn't going anywhere.
Nothing.
So I'm like, you know, I don't want to be that person who gets a degree and working in regular spot. I don't want to work retail and stuff like that. You know, I did retail for a while, and then that's when I started my photography company. So basically, I was working at a office downtown who gave what you call it? They gave loans to small companies. Yeah. And I was working. I was so happy because, you know, I was dressing up. You know, I'm a pop avenue. You know what I'm saying? I look good. So I'm like, you know, so I was enjoying this. I said, this is really not for me. Like, every day I was writing down notes, like, I got to get out of here. Like, then that's when the photography thing came to mind. So on my lunch break, I went to B&H Studio, and I got a backdrop, and I bought a camera. I bought a Nikon.
Shout out to B&H, though. Yeah, girl. That's the #1 technology store in the world.
Yes.
People travel out there for that store. Like, I see people coming from the airport, like, with B&H bags. Like, really big cameras. Like, we need to go there.
We gonna go there.
Yeah, they have everything. And they're very helpful and knowledgeable. Very helpful.
It's very.
I got my camera. I got my backdrop. I took a cab back to my job, and I gave my 2 weeks notice. I took a cab. I went home. I set it up. I started hitting up friends. A month later, I was already booked. Wow. And then from there, it was, you know what I'm saying? It just progressed. If you believe in yourself, people are going to believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, and it's about being consistent. You know? So I was doing that. I did for 3 years. My mark with everything is 3 years. So I started that in 2015. By 2018, I was like, okay, I'm going to move on. You know what I'm saying? It's lovely. I still get hit up to this day to do photography, but it's not a passion anymore. And if I'm not passionate about something, I'm not going to do it.
Amen.
You know?
I'm liking this interview already.
Yes. Did you see me? He got me with the early stuff. Like, yes, girl. Snap it up.
Yes.
So, with all your businesses, like, what kind of advice did you tell yourself to stay motivated? Because I know it's hard to like jump from photography and do spa.
Yes, and a mom.
You're a mom?
Yes, I have a 2-year-old.
You girl, you busy. I did.
Yes.
I didn't see.
Lennox, that's my little tinker. His name is
How does it feel
They
to be
are
a mom?
twins.
All right, jump back from that question. How does it feel to be a mom?
It feels amazing.
Because I hear from her every day.
Yes.
Okay, I hear about the stories
even
every
smaller
day.
babies. So, you know, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I don't care what nobody says. It's not easy, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. You see the different milestones. You know, my son, he went from crawling to walking. He's talking. He's saying the sentences.
How old is he now?
He's 2.
Oh my
yeah, you know, like he's talking. He says please, he says thank you. You know, he's just perfect. You know, he says I love you. You know, like that love you don't get from no one else. And you know what I'm saying? So that's just something that is needed. You know, so.
That's definitely dope. Oh my God, I can't wait to be a mom.
Yep, take your time.
No, wait, see, let me stop it. Take your time, because my grandmother's gonna see this and she's gonna be like, I told you stop fucking wishing that you did.
Yes, grandma is right.
And I'll be like, Grandma, I'm not wishing that I'm pregnant. What I said was,
it's a lot of work.
But I said before she retires. Well, after she retires, which is next year.
You gonna get pregnant?
I will probably in
your
2
baby
years
mode,
have a baby because she could be a babysitter by then.
Make sure she agrees to that ahead of time.
No, she has to agree because listen, my mom had a baby. Like my brother's 3. My mom had a baby 3 years ago. Yeah, so. And my mom's 43 right now, so she had a baby.
Oh
40.
wow,
Yeah,
that's
so
not bad. Listen,
yeah, she got
still
pretty young.
still
kicking.
So listen, you can practice with your little brother.
Yeah, my mom cannot be a babysitter because she's gonna be babysitting.
Listen,
So I
you
gotta
got
jump
all
to
your
my
energy on your little siblings.
Yes.
They are allowed. You can't give them back.
No, I
Yes.
can't.
You can't.
So just
He's
wait.
so
I'm telling you, at the beginning,
He's so
I used to be like,
attached.
yeah, Lennox. And then I used to be like, oh, but he can't go nowhere. This is my kid. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, you got to make sure that that's what you want. And when you have a kid, you having a kid for yourself.
Yeah.
You're not having a kid for nobody else. You're having a kid for yourself. So you got to make sure that that's what you want.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're going to be responsible.
Yeah.
See, y'all done went off the topic of the question.
I know that was good though. I needed that because I'm not having a kid right now. I'm on my way. 5 years, maybe 5. But yeah, so let's just jump back to that question. Like, with all your businesses, what kind of advice did you tell yourself to stay motivated? You know, keep focused. With you being a mom now and everything, so how did that go?
Well, honestly, the motivation is me not working for someone else. Like, I just can't work for someone. Like, I used to be called rebel. I used to be called all types of things at work. You know, everyone loved me, granted, but I can't take orders from people, especially when, no offense to anyone, when you, like, if I have a college degree and you don't have a college degree, who are you to tell me, you know what I'm saying, what to do? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, you know, and it's just like, I couldn't take it anymore. And I just figured, like, I have all these ideas and things. It's so much money that I could be making. Why am I giving these ideas and stuff to other people? I need to use those ideas and
for yourself.
Yes, let me make these coins.
Hello,
you know what I'm saying? So I will definitely just tell people, just stay on it. If you have a dream, just stay on it. Don't give up. Like, every day I jot down notes. You got to see my phone. Like, my phone is full of notes. I'm talking to whoever will listen. My mom is like my number one supporter. She's my number one everything. Like, I wake this lady up. I need you to hear this because I need to know this is good. Right. You know? Like, and then just try everything. Try whatever you want to do. Try it. You know, I sold clothes in high school. I sold cookies with my friend. We was 13 in Queens. You know, this is not something that just happened overnight. I didn't want to be an entrepreneur just because everybody's doing it now. Right. You know, let's be clear. I always wanted to work for myself. I always felt that it was more to life. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just tell everybody, keep going. Like, amen. And like, it's a bunch of spas out here. You think I can?
Hello. Listen, at the end of the day, God
it's
ain't
how
just
you make
yours.
For one person.
Yes. And it's how you make yours. Put
it's how you make yours.
Okay. Hello.
You be different.
Yes. Everybody out here doing the same thing, but guess what? It's how you do it.
Exactly.
And people fuck with you. Let me tell you something. I don't know how people trust me when they were even photography. They was trusting me doing they baby showers and stuff, weddings. Because and guess what? I've delivered and I gave them what they wanted. So
good quality.
Yes. And look, now they referring me, and that's how your clientele is gonna build up. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with the spa. Everything is a grind. You gotta grind. Right. Grind.
That's most importantly, dude.
Yeah.
Believe in that.
Yes.
Go after your dream, guys.
Yes.
Follow it.
Hello.
Because you gotta stay focused. That's number one. With your spa though, like how did you get that started?
Well, in 2011, I was going to start a cosmetic line, especially in regards to like lip glosses and stuff. Because when I was in junior high school and elementary, they used to tease me a lot about my lips.
Oh, girl, I feel your pain.
You got big lips. Well, guess what?
It's popping now.
Hey, this ain't no lip Jennifer Phillips, man. You can't take things.
Wait, but she's getting surgery trying to get lips like
exactly.
Exactly. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was waiting for this day because when I was younger, they used to tease me. But guess what?
Back then they didn't want them. Now
they hide. They all on you. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So 2011, I was gonna start a cosmetic line, and that's where the logo is from. The original logo have like lips and everything, but I took that off in Photoshop. So then I was like, I want to get into it, but I didn't know how to get into the beauty industry, you know? So me and my mom, we got a transportation company on 1684 Gleason Avenue in the Bronx, in Soundview area. And in the bottom, it was an empty space. So I'm like, well...
That's where the spa's at?
Yes, girl.
Oh, you was close to my casa.
Girl.
Wait, you went Soundview?
Yes.
It's mother
I be there every Sunday.
Girl.
every Sunday. And she's dead
your
serious.
facial.
Yes.
What else you promoting?
I got you, girl.
Lashes.
Yes.
Lashes, all
So
this.
wait, what
So it was
you
down
like near the
it's
housing?
It's right across street from the post office. Yup, Westchester Avenue is like 2 minutes away.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was gonna do a boutique.
Keep going, Shane.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do a boutique on the bottom, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a spa. Because I'm gonna get into the thing that I wanted always to do, was to get into the beauty industry. So from there, that's when I took a bunch of like classes. I traveled to Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I believe like they have like the best beauty out there. Like
So you've been out there for like.
I went out there for my lash class to get certified in lashes and microblading.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Why did you go to Atlanta?
Cause I loved it. I'm
Why you didn't stay here? Cause you're making me like. Cause I'm following lash extension, lash classes. Cause I wanna like learn how to do it.
Right.
But I figured that I need to get my license first. Cause I figured it's just more smarter, it's better. Like, especially if you want to open up like your own spa and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, if you want to open your own spa and stuff, you definitely need to go to school for esthetician. And then you gotta apply for your business license through the New York State.
Yeah.
But as far as like doing lashes and stuff, you don't
I
need.
just really want to do lashes.
Yeah, you don't. You just need to get certified.
Just get certified.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you want to do people lashes?
Girl, we just
I just want to do my lashes. I'm not doing nobody else's lashes.
Yeah.
It's called
So
multiple income.
why did you tell me to speak to her? We just had this conversation last week.
For you to do the lashes, I don't want to do lashes.
Yeah, not you. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me, girl.
I like lashes, and I do offer lash extensions at my spa, but I don't like that. It's time consuming. Okay. And I do a lot. Like I do teeth whitening, I do facials, I do unisex waxing. I sell strip lashes. I sell charcoal for the teeth. You know, I do a lot. Yeah. So it's like I don't want to waste 2.5 hours just doing mink lashes on someone. Right. But I do have someone actually who's coming to my spa on Saturday. You know, she's actually going to do the lashes at my spa. So, you know, slowly but surely, you know, it's growing.
It's growing.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with just being a boss.
Yeah.
Telling people,
most entrepreneurs, they start with one product.
Yeah, exactly.
Little by little, they go growing. So
and my goal is not to just continue to do services, honestly. Like, I do want to add, like, tanning to Belle Spa. I also want to add, you know, body sculpting and things like that. But I really want to teach classes.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, like, you're going to teach?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to teach classes. The teeth whitening class will be the first class.
Really?
Yeah, because
is that hard?
It's not hard at all, and it's a lot of money you can make with that. Quick money. You know, and on top of that, you can do it mobily. If you don't have like a set location, you can do it mobily. You can go to someone's house
and do it
and do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you need like that the
cheat. You know, I will basically be giving you guys the kit. So everything needed, like you'll need like the kit, and then you'll also need the machine.
Okay.
And then you go from there. It's very simple. Honestly.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm doing it.
Yes.
Just let me know when you're doing the classes and
I got
everything, because I'm tired of searching. Bree, you knew that.
Yes.
But you listen, y'all met, y'all here.
We here. We gonna talk more after the show because I can't disclose too much about what I want to do.
Don't be telling people.
The world gonna want to know, because I want to do a lot. Like you said,
just come off with a bang. Like don't even let people know what you're doing. Just come out with, you know what I'm saying? Just bam. Like,
just
you know
like
what I'm saying?
boom.
Just hit them with
it. Yes. 2019. That's all we doing here.
Yes. That's it.
So how do you handle your personal life and your business life?
Girl.
Who, anybody want some more?
All right.
I'll take a little bit.
Wait, I'm gonna find the word later.
It's really hard.
Answer that next question.
Yeah, it's really hard to juggle like personal life and business life because I'll prefer to live my business life all the time, to be honest. But you know, I try to maintain, I try to set a schedule. Like, you know, I'm really busy, like 7 days a week, but I try to like set at least one day to go out, you know, like things like that. Because from working to being with my son, that takes up like majority of my day. That takes up at least 23 hours of my day, you know? So I try to just basically balance out. You gotta have a balance.
You have to.
You have to. You gotta get cute sometimes because then you start to feel like shit.
Hello.
You know, especially being a mom. You gotta get cute sometimes and you gotta go outside. And
let me tell you something.
Yes.
I haven't got my toes done since Nova was like a month old.
See?
I'm like, yo, I gotta get my feet done. But it's like the weekend that just passed, I stayed in the house. One, it was cold. Two, I just wanted to stay in bed. I bought some new quilts and stuff, bought some more pillows.
She's a mom
so
for
I was
real,
just like, ooh, I just want to bed. People was hitting me up, leave me alone. I'm not coming out, no.
Yes.
And it's like, you know, when you become a mother and you have friends who don't got kids, they look at us, oh, you never want to hang out. No, bitch, I'm tired. That being out till 1, 2 in the morning turned into 9 a.m. I'm in my bed.
Girl, brunch is my best friend.
Hello, happy hour.
I love brunch. I cannot do the clubs no more. Yes,
anything that's during the day.
Yes, brunch. Count me in. You going to the club for? I can't. I'm tired.
And I tell people like, listen, vacation. I'm your girl.
Yes.
But going to the club and spending $200, $300, $400 on bottles, I'm not doing that.
Something we could have spent $30 on.
I don't want to be in
that
the club.
really bothers me.
Smelling pussy. I'm tired of it.
Like you spending
pussy, big bowls and pussy. I don't want to do all of that in the club. Because everybody, like, I get it. Everybody want to turn up in the club. Why we can't just turn up and do a little two-step?
Right.
Bitches is pussy popping on their hands. Girl, sit down. Who raised you?
Don't act like you wasn't doing that in high school.
That's high school. That was high school.
I don't know how to dance.
That's these bitches that's in the club. These
you don't do that. You're not doing that One Oak. You're not doing that. Like, if you in One Oak, you know, you're supposed to be, you know, with your little bottles and you with the ballers. Like,
with the
ballers. I went out on New Year's, like, it was girls
I told you not to go.
Asleep in the section, throwing up.
That's not cute.
Mm-hmm. Girl, everybody was looking at them like.
That's why I don't go out no more.
They was just so free and comfortable, and they like this in the VIP section sleeping, and I'm like, this is why I don't like going out, because this is nasty. Like, if you know your limit, don't pass your limit. Mm-hmm. Like, I literally had 2 cups that night. And I was sipping real cute, like. Mm-hmm.
I don't drink much anyway, so you know, 2 cups, I'm fine. I'm wasted, literally.
She said,
like,
and it'll be like 2 cups of wine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes, I cannot drink a lot. So.
Like you don't have a favorite liquor?
I love wine, and I'm very old school. I love like Grey Goose, and I love Ciroc.
Yeah, you like that.
I like cute. I like the old school.
Yeah, but that's smooth shit.
Smooth. That's what I'm saying. And I like to mix it with cranberry and a pinch of pineapple.
Ain't nothing smooth about no damn vodka.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Vodka sneak up on you.
At least she didn't say Hennessy. That's my shit.
Hennessy.
I love that. That's my shit.
Hennessy's for the men.
No, Hennessy's for us, baby. Hennessy is for us.
Come out of there like, after 1 cup.
Hennessy is for us. I could drink Hennessy literally straight out the straw, like just.
You want to be a thug after Henny?
But I'm not the drunk fighter. I don't get drunk and want to fight though.
That's good.
No, I need the dark one.
Nah, the white one is smooth.
If I show you my pictures, all right.
Did you have to build it up to that, or like?
No, I had to get my tolerance up. Because girl, I used to. Let me tell you,
I went to throwaway now.
Hello,
I went to SUNY Canton, and
oh my god, I was supposed to go there.
Did you? Girl, that shit is
straight out of high school.
Herkimer, that shit is ratchet.
You lying?
Shout out to Canton and everybody.
It's 4 hours away.
Yeah. My school was 5 hours away. It was Alfred. SUNY Alfred. Probably none of y'all.
A lot of people went.
I heard about that. I heard about
your school had the thoughts too. All the thoughts.
I heard about that. I definitely heard about Alfred. I think
it's like 10 hours away.
Alfred U and then Alfred State. So maybe y'all heard all the bad stuff in Alfred U and all the good stuff in Alfred.
And then I transferred to Oswego. So after that,
I heard of Oswego too.
That's my favorite school. Shout out to Oswego. I missed it. That's my favorite school.
All the thoughts went to school upstate. Everybody. Buff State had all the thoughts.
Work was popping.
Buff State had all the thoughts. I went to Buff State one night. Like,
Buffalo was crazy. Utah was crazy. You Albany crazy.
Yo, I went to Buff State because I went to Niagara County. So I went to Buff State. We got
where's Niagara County?
Girl, 10 hours away by Niagara Falls. In Sanborn, New York. I went to Niagara County Community College. That's
why?
Where is that? That's the only place that accepted me.
Community college in a place that's not their community.
We did not even know it was that. We didn't know. We just wanted to get away from our parents. We hated it. We only did 1 year and we came right back home because
they had dorms out there?
They did. And the dorms was dope. But
say that again.
It was just where we was at, you would literally hear the white people hunting. You literally heard the gunshots.
I mean, it was deers and stuff like that.
What you think they was hunting in them woods? I don't know, but I didn't go see.
It's better than hunting people, because where I went, I remember one April Fool's, and this was not funny. Some people decided to drive a white pickup truck with a Confederate flag around campus. And this is when I said, I got to pack my things
and go back home.
Yes,
that's
scary. Not for you.
Yeah, that's scary.
A lot of racist shit happened to me in college, too.
Oh, my God.
Like, mad shit. I could say
I don't know. The white people
was
dope with the school we went. They was into
no, it was some of them. Some of them.
Yeah, that's what like racist. I mean, as far as the students know, because honestly, it was majority of black and Latino at Herkimer. But as far as like the county itself, there was a little race that's going on.
I think the whole upstate
dogs like we are providing for this town to be surviving right now.
Exactly.
So why are you getting mad at us?
Humble yourself.
They don't care about that. I think the whole upstate is just racist.
Yeah,
as a whole.
It could be
upstate, down
There's
south.
a couple races. Yeah, a couple racist areas.
So, let's get into those Williams question.
I read. Okay.
What is some advice you have? Y'all both getting on my nerves. What is some advice you have for the youth coming up that inspires to be just like you?
Some advice. For sure, like I said, don't give up. jot down notes, speak to people. Don't be afraid to ask.
Right. Yes. Amen.
Don't be afraid to ask. Like, you know, I shout out the girl who taught me Browse. Her at name is Browse by Red. I didn't know this girl from a hole in the world, but her stuff was lit. And I just kindly asked her, and she kindly taught me, you know? So it's like, you know, you can't be afraid to ask, you know? And you got to study. You got to do research. Yeah. And honestly, like, I can't say anything about school because I went to school, but from my opinion, I wouldn't recommend people to go to school until they know exactly what you want to do. Like, I wasted so much time and money in school that I feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I could have just saved that. I have Sally Mae on my ass right now, but you know, it was worth it, the experience, and getting a college degree, it helps you feel more important. Yeah. And it also makes you feel like you're, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody can really tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like you're
about yourself.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you have that confidence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely say like just keep going, you know? And like at my place, upstairs at the shrimp station, we doing like every Wednesday, we do like youth could come and do resumes, and they could. Yeah, girl. They could do resumes, and you know they can print out stuff. You know, I'm working on more stuff to do for the youth because the way this world is set up, you know what I'm saying? Like
not
they
for the
don't.
youth.
Like I had some things growing up. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. I had the key, I had Scream. You know what I'm saying? But
and it was more after school programs.
Yeah, it was after school programs. It was a lot. Even I remember working at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
PAL.
like it was more stuff to do. So it's like slowly but surely, I do want to do more things for the youth. So like even like in my 5-year goal, like whoever's following me on Belle Spa, they know like I have wrote like in my 5-year plan, I want to pay for somebody to go to beauty school. Wow. You know, beauty school is $10K.
It is.
I don't want nobody to think it's cheap.
It's not.
That's why I ain't going.
It's $10K. But you know, eventually, that's one of my goals. And also, when I do start teaching classes, I'm gonna give away one class to somebody. You know what I'm saying? To go somebody from around the way, right? Because I'm from around the way. I'm from the hood, so you know what I'm saying. Nobody didn't give me the opportunity, so I feel like if I had the opportunity before, I would have been made it. I would have been where I should have been. Right. But because I'm doing it on my own, it's even a greater feeling. You know what I'm saying? So
because you're teaching yourself and you learning and you know you making mistakes and you learn from your mistakes and that's what's important about life. And I feel like that's why I love women like you because you being real. Yeah. You being very transparent.
It's
organic. You not sitting here just
faking the front.
Yeah,
it's not easy. It's not easy.
I'm a mom, I'm this, I'm that.
And every money you get, cut on these little outings. All these little outings is cute, but cut on those outings. Delete your Instagram if you want to, because you know when you see Instagram and you see other people, then you want to be like, oh, damn, they got the latest Yeezys. They got a fire pic. Nah, I gotta go get a fire. I gotta get a fire fit, take a picture, and now you just wasted $250 on an outfit when you could have just put that $250 in something. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta delete your social media. You gotta get
to
right,
get your life active,
and you gotta do what you gotta do. So you know what I'm saying? Definitely get right. Like stop trying to follow everybody. Focus. Do something that you're interested in because if you're passionate about something, then you're gonna want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be a temporary person. Like this month, oh yeah, I want to be a lash artist. Next month, you're not doing nothing. People follow consistency. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta build that clientele. Consistency is key.
And people could see. People could see. People pay attention.
People pay attention.
They do because they definitely be hitting you in your DM. Like, what happened? I just said that last week. What's up?
Exactly. And on top of that, don't worry about who's not supporting you.
Amen.
When I see these posts, it's so true because it's like, stop. Who gives a fuck who's not supporting you? You support yourself, right?
Exactly.
So that's all you need.
But
need
you know
that
what?
push yourself.
They gotta go through it. Because I remember when I was at that stage, I stopped being friends with certain people because I felt like, you're my friends, y'all not supporting me.
But guess what? You should stop being friends with those people. I don't care. You should stop being friends with people that's not supporting you. Because at the end of the day, if you have a dream and they fuck with you, they gonna support you because they your friends. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, my mom, she probably thinking some of my stuff is crazy, but she still supports me. I got best friends. I got 2 boy best friends. Like, if I'm doing something, I tell them, they fucking with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got girls, I got females, I got cousins, I got everybody. Whatever I'm doing, whether they understand what I'm doing, they're gonna repost that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's who you are. If people believe in you and they fuck with you, they supposed to support. So whoever don't support you, you do need to lay them off.
Cut them off.
That's fine.
Because they're gonna keep you back from your dreams. They're gonna keep you back from your dreams.
And you always gonna be thinking that negativity cloud is just always gonna
that
be
negativity,
there.
throw that shit out the window.
Amen.
There ain't no time for negativity. If you can be just you and one person, that's all you need. You and that person.
Like I tell my friends now, I said, listen, I love y'all, but I can't make it to everything.
You can't.
Now that I'm a mother, and then I'm not giving up on my podcast. This is something I've been talking about
for years.
Yes,
That's a fact.
I'd be damned if I invested all this money so far and then I had to stop mid through it. Hell
To go to the fucking club for your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Exactly.
I literally just had this conversation with my best friend. I said, best friend, listen, I'm trying to make it out for everybody this weekend, but you know, my money, I gotta make sure I put something aside. Oh, but nothing. At the end of the day, maybe if y'all would do what I would do, y'all will understand.
This is what I'm saying.
I don't want to be regular. I don't.
That's why you have to surround yourself with people.
That's what I'm battling. I'm battling the old Britney.
Trying to be
with the new
regular.
Britney.
You trying to battle by staying in the loop with everybody or trying to pursue your dream.
Exactly.
That's why I told you, cut that regular shit off and just do your dream. Tell you. Sometimes I delete my regular page.
Right.
It's not because I'm trying to be funny or bougie. I'm just got to delete it because I need to focus on my business page. Because you start getting caught up. You start scrolling.
Yeah.
You start seeing somebody's explore.
Yeah.
You start seeing these Instagram models. You start seeing this. Then you like, damn.
It gets sucked. You get
Yeah,
sucked.
you
You
get
get
sucked.
sucked.
You just spent 6 hours scrolling on Instagram when you could have been on YouTube looking at researching stuff. You could have been on Google researching stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Writing down in your journal or something, planning something.
Yes. I'm telling you.
We gotta give her a round of applause.
I was gonna say that. I'm doing this. I'm just taking everything in right now. Like this is what I needed. Like the motivation because
Girl,
you
hang out with
definitely
me.
motivated.
I will make you think you can fly.
You are my new
I
friend. She's my new friend.
Gassing everybody. It's not gassing. I just feel that we all, honestly, we all should be bosses. We should not work for nobody.
No.
I don't want to do. I just posted that on Facebook. So if those who don't follow, I post a bunch of shit on Facebook. Like I'm like the blogger for Facebook. Okay. I just posted that somebody said like I'll be at you. It was like one of them little things, the little memes that they posting up like nobody, but it's like. Nobody's doing nothing. Then it's like me. Oh, I can't be at fucking work listening to these damn rules. That's me at work every day. Like I swear to God, my managers have a different rule every day.
Yes.
These niggas come up with something different
Every day.
and I'd be like,
Girl.
yo, damn, are you miserable?
I used to cry.
Like, are you bored at home?
I'm telling you, I used to
That you
cry
just do
at
this?
work. Like I can't be here no more. I can't.
I had a moment today at work. I'm like, I want to
and
quit.
those are moments that you gotta embrace.
Yeah,
you really
when
have to
you
take
break
those
down,
serious. Those
yeah.
are signs. Those are signs. I swear to God.
And that's
you
how I
guys ever
felt
read The
today.
Secret?
I'm like, I read
heard
The
of it.
Secret. I read it twice.
You gotta keep reading it. And
Ooh,
I
that
love Rich
book.
Dad Poor Dad.
And you know what book too? DJ Khaled, The Keys.
You know, yo,
that book?
they don't want to see you win.
No, they don't. You gotta be like, congratulations, you played yourself. I'm a win.
I heard Charlamagne book is good too.
Yeah.
I gotta get that because you know
No, it is good,
Charlamagne.
'cause
Me
I
and him
listened to
got a
the
love-hate
audio.
relationship. He don't know
Okay.
it yet, but we do because some things I don't agree with him. Some
You're not
things
gonna
I
agree
do.
with everything.
You know, because sometimes I'm like,
He's just
Charlotte,
too. I think
you
he's too
cooning.
open.
No, it's not that he's
too
open.
real and too direct.
But sometimes his comments is very coony, and I'm like, you can't sit here and be pro-black and then sound like a coon. Choose a lane. Because when he entertained Kanye West, it has me looking at him like
He entertained that.
he did a whole interview on him about mental health. I do not feel like Kanye West is crazy. No, you just fucking with a white bitch.
I didn't see
He
the
got you
interview.
in a sucking place. Let's be
That's
real.
the Kardashian curse. Anybody who fuck with the Kardashians got that.
Aren't they?
What?
Aren't they Middle
Oh
Eastern?
yeah, they Armenian, and I heard they witches, but we're not gonna go too deep into that.
No,
we're not
we ain't
going
talking
deep
about
into that.
witchcraft. We ain't talking about
we're
none
not
of
too
that
deep
shit.
in that. But I would love to keep going, but we have another guest. So you guys.
Say bye to
Thank
our
you
baby.
all for tuning in on my live. And thank you guys so much for having me.
I'll be back.
I do. Hold on.
Ooh, what she got?
She got some goodies.
She's coming back.
Unfortunately, I did see that it was only 2 girls
Okay, because I be in Zambia.
Yes. Okay, so then you come by.
And she's so serious.
Yes, and you definitely come by because I have something for you. Okay? So I do have a gift for you guys. Alrighty. I do have a gift. You're so cute.
I love lashes.
Yes,
I'm using these as
yes,
You know I love. I'm about to put these on the
those are the lashes that I actually have on now. Those are the style drama
Because I was
queen.
looking at your lashes too while you was talking. But guys, we're gonna have Shana back in the future. So just know y'all gonna see her this summer. Because this summer we gonna get real cute.
Yes.
And we gonna embrace the woman. So we will be back. We're gonna have Jocelyn Rivera. We're gonna have Jocelyn Rivera when we come back. So don't go nowhere.
Look, my bitches all bad, my niggas all real. I ride in dick in some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills. Run out, flip like 10 car wheels. Cold ass bitch, I give raw chills. 10 different looks and my lips so kill. I kiss them in the mouth, I feel all
Hey
good.
guys, we are back with Jocelyn Rivera. Introduce yourself, Boo Boo Cakes. No, into the mic.
Oh, this one? Oh.
She said,
I was looking at the line. I was like, I look good.
You lit already?
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Jocelyn. What do you want me to say about myself?
Say who you are. Introduce yourself. Your accolades.
So, okay, well, so I guess people call me an influencer. That's one thing. But I'm also a creative marketer. So I work with different artists. I work with different labels, different brands that need help trying to come up with creative strategies for their marketing, for coming up with anything that they're rolling out. If they're rolling out a new product or if they're rolling out a new song, anything like that. So most of my clients are like usually label clients, label artists. I have a lot of smaller artists that are like coming up, indie artists, stuff like that. But yeah, I do events. I do all types of stuff. I'm just
all around with it.
Woman of many talents. Let me tell you something. Men is not the only motherfuckers in the building doing the damn thing, okay? Y'all need to open up your eyes and understand that women is taking over. We're going to have a woman president soon. So just be... How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel? Because they said it was... what you said, A, when you sent me that?
I always pronounce her name wrong. Forgive me. Kamala Harris.
She know.
Spanish woman, right?
Oh, yeah. She's running for president.
I heard there's more than one female running.
No,
really?
But
there's multiple women running.
No, yeah, it's multiple
That would be dope if it's all women in the running. Ooh, that's
not going to be because Trump is running again. If he gets the
I heard he might get elected for a second term. Let me tell you, if he win a second term, they're gonna have to purge, and I'm gonna have to learn how to shoot a gun because I'm about to get real raw in this bitch.
Like we already at rock bottom right now with this whole federal government shutdown.
Is the shutdown still lit?
It's still going. Yes. This is the
I better get my
taxes. Shutdown still lit.
It was never lit. Because I work at the airport. And
y'all not checking people.
Wait, are they really not doing that though?
They not doing
They're really not checking people's stuff?
No. TSA's checking people, but my TSA, they're not getting paid. This is the third
They
week.
really not getting...
This is a mistake
I would not go to work.
Are you getting paid?
No, we get paid because we don't work for the federal government. I don't work for TSA. I work for the terminal. But they're not getting no type of money. So what the airport is doing for them is that we giving them food. We pay for their lunch.
Fuck out of here! Write me my check. Write me my money.
What they can't do?
They can't do anything. For now, we can just help them.
Yeah, Presbyterian is doing it too. They sent us an email today that they're
about time because they've been on it for like 3 weeks
for federal workers that's coming for their appointments. They're not charging no co-payments.
I'm about to fly soon, so are they checking bags?
Girl,
like,
they
what's
checking
going on?
bags. The drugs
I'm just trying to figure out.
No, they checking bags.
I heard they don't really care though. Yeah, I heard they not. I heard like some guy got through with a gun recently.
Well, at least they found it before it was too late.
They found it before it was too late.
Yeah.
Okay,
he did get through.
I don't know what airport they going to, but LaGuardia is checking motherfucking bags. So if y'all think y'all walking up in LaGuardia with any motherfucking damn thing.
Jocelyn over here trying to
turn the light. She done set the mood, change.
You know what? I like these moments because it shows like we real. She trying to get my phone, y'all.
Let me come
but
out.
yeah, we want to have a.
So don't think y'all coming into LaGuardia with any motherfucking thing.
So Jocelyn, since you said you into creative marketing and stuff. I want to talk
I just seen you was
about
working there.
the Black Ink Crew. Do you watch Black Ink Crew Chicago?
No, I don't watch stuff like that.
You never have
I watched it, but I don't.
Do you see the highlights on Instagram? I know you see that.
You gotta see something.
So how do you feel about the dynamic of
Which
Black
Ink?
Ink?
New York or Chicago?
Chicago, because that's the season
That's
on
the
now.
one that's on now.
So
currently.
Ryan is basically bringing back the original crew, but what he gets upset is that they forget about the professionalism.
Okay.
So what
I saw
advice?
they fought or something like that, right?
Oh my God!
Okay.
They was at a
I saw that
convention.
today. That's crazy.
They was
The
at a
tattoo
convention
the
in
two
Las
girls fought. I
Vegas
seen that. Okay.
fighting, and
I'm up
as
to
soon
date.
as they started fighting, Ryan finished his tattoo and
I don't even
walked
fuck with
away.
that. That show's so damn
Lily,
stupid.
another tattoo artist, she walked out because they were so embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you feel like when it comes to a business, you need development, whether it's artist development, whether it's personal development? Do you stress that to people?
So I started. So now that my business is growing and stuff like that, so I'm hiring people and stuff like that. So I have trainings. We sit down and we go over consultations. Like I'll do pretend. Like I don't know if you saw, but I posted like doing 10 free consultations today because I was training the people that I have to be able to do it properly.
Okay.
So we sit there, I walk them through it. If they need help with anything, they got to send it to me first. All that, like, this is my brand, it's my name that you're using, and you answering emails with my name, so of course,
make
100%.
sure it's professional, you speaking right.
Yeah.
Marketing yourself, you gotta market
is
yourself
important.
right. Yep. So, being that you're in music right now, how did you know music was your lane? Because I know that's like for a female, it's a tough industry to get into because not everybody thinks the female can't do it, but you doing it. So what motivated you to stay focused and keep going?
Well, how I started everything was like I was in school and like I used to make money off of like doing artist interviews and like doing like blog posts and stuff like that. But I always knew music was like a thing for me because like my parents played it for everything, like cleaning up in the house. They played like reggae.
That's
you know,
the black family.
You know what I'm saying? Like but my parents played like house music. They took me out to parties. We went to like.
Oh, so you heard different music.
I always heard
Yeah,
different
you
types
got
of
a taste
music.
of everything.
Right. So like my dad, he's a Rasta, so he played like reggae, like old school stuff, and like my mom plays soca. So I was like, music has always been something else. And then I was like, when I was younger, I was growing up listening to like Kanye, and Kid Cudi, and stuff like that.
And how old are you?
I'm 23.
So young. I love. You know what? It's something about our generation. It's like we're just, not everybody is on this level, but
everybody born before, let's say 1996, is probably
y'all just soaking up the good energy.
Yeah,
it's a really interesting time.
With me even being 25.
What year was you born in? I'm sorry,
95.
95. Okay, all right.
Like with me even being 25, I feel like out of all my friends, I'm probably. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Let's just go.
No, she said you
started. You started.
Because I don't want nobody to watch it and feel like, damn, Brie. But like, I started this. I was taking a medical assistant course when I came home from college. It was 2012. So when I came home that year, I'm like, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life. So, there was people telling me, oh, take up medical assistant. They make good money. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm doing that course. I hated it. Fucking hated it. I wanted to curse everybody out every day. So I'm like, at that moment, I'm like, okay, I gotta take this blogging shit serious. So I remember when I started, I was like, what's the word.blogspot.com. That was my site. And then I learned how to get pay for the what's the word get.com. I learned how to get that, the domain. Yeah, I was learning how to do that. Then I was learning how to do a site on my own. So like literally I've been doing this for like 7 years. So when I look at my friends, I just feel like sometimes it'd be a disconnect because I tell them all the time, like, some things I can't go to, some things I can't participate in because I got this. This is before Nova came, this was my baby. I've always had this idea. Before it was the Girls Room Podcast, I had Brie the Blogger with Bitchy Chat. I had that. And, I was trying with that, trying to do it on my own. But I'm like, it just wasn't working. So it's like sometimes you got to find a new approach to an old dream. But then versus that, the people around you is looking at you like you crazy. Oh, you're not making money from that. Why you doing that? And I just be looking at people like, the money's gonna come.
She met me.
The money's gonna come. And one thing, like I was just telling Shana, I'm reading DJ Khaled book The Keys for the third time. And one thing Khaled said, I don't know. I don't like letting people borrow books. I think about it. The one thing Kevin said in that book is like, I didn't chase the money chased me. And ever since I seen that, I'm just like, you know, people always just thinking about money. And it's like, money is the root to all evil. Yep. You got to make sure what you're doing, you loving. Exactly. I'm making $25 an hour right now. I don't love what I'm doing. No. Fucking hate it every day. So I try to tell people, like, at the end of the day, this is my passion. Yep. You can say whatever. I'm not going to stop doing this. So like at times I sometimes feel like my downfall is still being around people who's not doing what I'm doing. And I love my friends because they've been in my life for years, but I don't want to say I'm trying to control them, but I try to tell them, like, listen, if y'all want me to really be around all the time, y'all gotta support what I'm doing. Y'all could come to the studio. If y'all want to help me co-host, y'all could help me, but if y'all not serious, like, man down, like, how do you separate the two? Because you really do have to have like 2-3 types of friends. Let's be real.
Sometimes more.
Well, it's funny you should say that because one of my best friends is here, so you know, so clearly it's working, and he's not in this type of stuff. So, but like personally, I mean, you could even ask him. I feel like my life is pretty fun. So, like, I mean, I go to concerts, like, because I work for labels, they give me concert tickets, they give me all types of stuff. So I always invite him to come with me. Like, if I go to, like, events, like, you know, them industry events where they got the open bar and the food, I'll be like, pull up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this is free.
Come on, right? And right now, I'm about to go to Atlanta because I'm managing a bunch of Super Bowl events.
Wow.
So I'm going out there, and I'm bringing my cousin with me.
So do you work?
No, this is my job.
See? Yo.
You see the... So, wait.
You see?
Yes, you see.
Wrong.
You got to talk about... How are you getting booked? Like,
really?
You gotta
the consistency.
Yeah,
like,
the consistency.
Okay.
You gotta shine some like
drop some jewels.
I'll give you a little gem.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't tell everybody don't tell them everything. But just tell them like, how are you? Like, what's the steps that's taking you to get here? Because not everybody can get here.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's difficult to get into this industry. I'm telling you, especially
especially so young.
Yeah, young.
You're young.
23. I'm telling you, I started when I was 22. Yeah. I'm 25 now. So it's just like. I know how hard it is. I know the hardships that we go through. I know the backlash, everything that we get. How are you, you know, containing that? How are
you booked and busy?
Yeah.
All right, because I'm busy. But, so I mean, branding is key. Like branding is so like I mean, how I started up like getting my foot in the door is like doing stuff for people. So it's like when I was in school. Because it wasn't a simple transition. I was in school for a while doing something I didn't even know what
did you do?
I studied human development. And
but it still works hand in hand.
I was getting ready to say that. It works because, well, it's crazy because I didn't know what I was doing in school. I got into Binghamton University, a really, really hard school.
Oh, Binghamton
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got into a really good school. So I went to BMCC though first. I transferred.
Okay.
Come on, don't get me like that.
BMCC is good too.
Yeah.
People use that as like a step.
It's a transition. So I went there and it was like really, really hard, like extremely hard. I met one of my friends, Asinette. You probably know her, Queen Lexiance on Instagram. She does like the Caribbean stuff. We linked up and we became really, really close because we was like both coming from the city, don't know what's going on.
Right.
But it was just like we just had the same like energy, like a same kind of drive. I was like, yo, like I don't know what I want to do, but I'm not working like a regular job.
Right,
like I know I could do something. So I started writing, blogging, and when I tell you, I used to be up 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., doing mad blog posts.
Girl, let me tell you my life.
And she was going to be crazy. She'd come out like, why are you out here? Like, what is wrong with you? My other roommates, what is wrong with you? I'm like, nah, like, I can't, like, I got to do this.
Lock in.
I got to do this. So doing that, like, once I got out of school, I went in, like, well, I'm going to be honest, y'all. The last day, a couple months before I left school, I had, like, a breakdown. Like, I was like, I am not getting a job after I go to school because it's just like it's not for me.
It's
like,
pointless.
Like I don't feel like it's for me. So like I was writing my friends in a group chat like a couple months before I left school. I was like, yo, 3 months before I get out of school, I'm not getting a job. And they was like, you're crazy. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out because I feel like I got something. I could do something. Yeah. So Instagram is key. Like Instagram is literally a whole tool. So like I would hit up people from labels. I would hit up people from blogs, mad stuff. Like, yo, like I could help. Like, what do y'all need? Like, if you want me to come listen to the music, but not on no, like, I'm not intern. I'm not handing y'all no
Right.
coffee. I'm not doing that because I know I could do stuff.
Right.
So I was like, yo, I write this all the shit I wrote for mad blogs. Like I listened to the music. I critiqued it. I do all that. So I could A&R. Like
Right.
I could do
Yeah.
that. Like if you want me to put an event together, I do events in school because I made up this group called Base in school. So it's basically like we do parties. We do events, parties. We help other groups throw their parties, put it together. So I'm like, I could curate events. I could do that. So I was like, yo, if a label needs that, I could do that. Like if an artist needs blog posting, I could do that. If artists need me to write something, I could do that. And I just started
doing it.
Like,
Yeah.
so then I'm like, yo, cool. So I could write. So I'm gonna offer a package with 3 blogs, and then I taught myself how to do digital marketing. I went online. I took a class, learned how to do it. So I'm like, I could create your social media. I'll throw that in a package. I'll come listen to your music. It's an A&R. So now that's $200 right there. That's a package. I'll do another one, $300. I'll add something else. Another one, $400. Then you just keep going. So then it was just like, okay, cool. People are liking it. And they liking me on Instagram. They think I'm cool because I'm really doing what I say I'm doing.
Right.
I'm really in these labels. I'm really doing it because I hit these niggas up. I'm like, yo, let me pull up. So when I first got out of school, I started working with Shady Records. And it was like, because this guy there, he believed in me. I told him what I could do. I told him, like, I don't really know what I could do, but if you give me a chance,
I'm going to show you.
I'm going to show you something.
Hello.
So he used to bring me there all the time to just sit with him, and artists would come in there. He'd ask me what I think, how I give them feedback, and they thought I was like
dope as
somebody. Who is this girl? And after that, other labels was like, yo, I saw you at Shady Records. Somebody told me you A&R this project. Somebody told me this. Somebody told me that. Next thing you know, I graduated in December, so I've been doing this for a year. So people have been just asking me do this, do that, and
you basically just like telling them like, you gotta pay for my services.
Yeah, it's more like it depends on the person. Like it's like if it's a label, like when I first started, like when it's a label, I'd be like, yo, just bring me there. Like I'll do whatever I gotta do to get there. But like, you know, to complement my costs, I'd be like, okay, like could you get me a Metro card? Could you buy me food? Could you something? Because I need something. So like just like right now I'm doing the Super Bowl events. They're not paying me for it. But I said, buy my flight and pay for my stay.
And they did that. They
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you need something. Like, but out there, I'm doing consultations out there. I'm working with I'm getting my money right back.
Experience.
And you networking.
And you networking. That's most important.
You just gotta just do what you say that you want to do.
And like you said, Instagram is definitely important. Like I said, you gotta use social media, and
you have to
because you getting paid. You could get paid from Instagram. You could get paid from Facebook just by marketing yourself the correct way. And that's definitely what you're doing. So I commend you for that.
Thank you.
Youngins doing it. You youngins
Thank you for shining a light on a very dark tunnel. Because it's like for people like me, I do a lot of stuff like that too. So I feel like people have told me I'm on the right path, but you just told me like
just keep doing it.
Right path.
If you love what you do, it's gonna make sense. Like it's gonna make sense.
I don't love what I do right now. I cannot work for. I telling you, I cannot work. I'm gonna quit. I probably give me like a month. I quit every job. I'm telling you, ask my family.
Okay, let me tell you something.
I'm not in a job within a year. I cannot. I hate managers.
You have to do what you want to do.
A lot of people DM me now and they tell me they quit their job because of me and they're inspired by me, all this type of stuff, and that's cool and all, but I don't know. Like I'm different. I did what I had to do, and then other people be telling me like, oh, this is so hard. They be calling me now. Oh, it's so hard. I'm struggling. I'm this. I didn't tell you to do that.
Exactly.
You're inspired by what I did.
All those people hitting up Jocelyn follow Gary V. I bet you gonna change your perspective.
Right? You gotta map it out though. You can't just be jumping into it.
Exactly.
You can. You gotta know who you writing, what you saying, and everything. You gotta just make sure the whole package is right at the same time.
So with you being in your 20s, how do you handle, your social life and your business life?
I mean, similar, like I was saying, it's like I incorporate, because it's like, I don't, and I could be wrong, I don't know, maybe it might backfire later in my life, but like, my business life and my life is the same thing at this point, because it's just like, this is who I am, is the same thing.
When you wake up and you do this.
I do this every day, like, I mean, how I first really, really started, besides all label stuff, is I do this show in February at this place in Long Island City. And I say that to say because, like, I invited my mom to come to the show because I didn't know it was going to be how big it was. And literally 500 people came. It was a huge show.
Oh my God.
Like, people from 300 Entertainment came, like, a label people, Empire, Atlantic Records. They all came to the show. And I don't know how. I don't know what happened. But somebody hit me up from Atlantic, was like, oh, whoever I like from the show, I'm going to get them a label deal.
Wow.
It was crazy, and it was packed. My mom came. She was like, what the hell is this? Like, this is what you do. That's what you do. I'm like, Ma, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what's going on, right? But like, it's just like because this is my life. Like people in my life just are. They're like, this is what she does. Like this is my life. Like they put me on this shit. Like it's just so a part of my life that it's not separate. So like when I'm like dating somebody or talking to somebody, it's like if you don't understand it,
I can't deal with you.
I can't do it because this is literally all I do.
And you so young, so I would tell you don't even focus.
Don't
focus on your dreams, baby girl. That's it. Because you at the peak right now, and you just need to stay on that wave and just keep riding it. And then, when God wants you to meet the right man, he gonna be there. I'm telling you.
You're not in a rush.
Slow
you're doing what you gotta do.
But with us now living in a time where individuals see you glow up and assume they can glow up just that way, what is some advice could you give someone who thinks this way? Because a lot of people think like that, like for real.
Take your time and like, how do I get into? I don't want to talk about people, but it's like I just feel like people like a lot of people cling to me, like they'll cling to what I'm doing because they see like they could like level up off of it and stuff like that. And it's like, but and the thing is with me, like I don't mind bringing people on. Like if you want to do something, if you know that you want to do something and you could see that I can help you do it, ask me and I will put you on, right? But you got to know what you want to do.
Right.
Because some people come into my stuff and try to do stuff and try to be a part of it and stuff like that and then don't know what they're doing. So then they mess up or they fail or they this and then they mad at me or they make me look bad, all that stuff. I'm like, you got to know, listen, Jocelyn, I want to be an interviewer. Or Jocelyn, I want to do this. Like, tell me what you want to do. Map it out. Show me what you want to do, and then I can help you. But if you just jump in, you're gonna fail.
You're gonna head nowhere fast,
and like, you're gonna be looking at me like, "How are you?" Like,
so do you think the industry is like very cutthroat? I'm pretty sure like you
been
probably
in some
had
situations.
Like you had friends that you was friends with before, but you're not friends with now. Like how does that?
It's very cutthroat, but it's also like. Personally, well, it's like this industry is weird because it'll make you like really rough and hard for no reason. And like I'm a cool person regardless. Like get to know me on a regular level. Like I'm just cool. Like nothing really phases me. I don't really care. So it's like this world it makes people really crazy. Like
it does.
Like it makes them weird and they get obsessed over like
stupid
likes
shit.
and you unfollow me. And the thing is with me is like. Because I don't really, like, I have a lot of followers on Instagram and I use it, but it's like a tool for me. It's more like a business. I don't really care about it like that. But, like, so when people get weird and stuff like that, I just block them. Like, I'm going to block you. Like, oh, well, like, so you can't see what I'm doing. And people get really upset about that.
About
like,
you blocking them?
Yeah, they get really angry. Like, they'll see
what
me.
What do they do?
They see me like, oh, I find it so funny how... What do you want me to do? Like, but the thing is, with people, they'll be following me. I feel like, to be honest, following me is like a privilege. You get to follow me and see what I'm doing.
Exactly.
If I don't like you and you copying me or taking my stuff, I'm a block.
It's a tool.
It's a privilege. You can't see what I'm doing no more.
I don't want to say the person's names, but I realized like it's somebody. Oh God, like she's. I'm not gonna say her name, but it's like
just say something.
It's like she's trying to really be me. Like when it comes to hair,
I know about that.
Things and I'm like,
listen, imitation is the best form of flattery.
That's creepy.
It gets to a point where it's like no.
Yeah,
it's like have somebody just
you
like
are trying to be
know
me.
You?
Yes.
Okay, then it's not.
And I just be looking at this person like, yo, like sis, like yo, like it's just so it makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Do they work with us? Because I'm about to start.
Hell no, they don't work with us. Oh no, but it's like.
Huh?
You Shana? Somebody said tell Shana what's up.
No, Shana.
I was like, how did they know who's that? I thought it was next to me.
I mean, we both Dominicans.
I thought they was looking next to me or something.
But no, like, and I feel like we dead live in a time where people would see you glow up and just be like, hey, I could come up like that, so let me get real close to her. Like, it's so scary because it's like, I'm a Cancer. That's my zodiac sign. So normally, like, we think everybody, we be trying to love everybody. Like, no, I'm gonna love everybody. And then it's like, couple of people you loving is like DJ Khaled said, they don't want to see you doing good. They don't want to see you in a yacht in Miami. They don't want to see you doing that.
The haters, the haters don't want to see you doing that.
No, and it's so hard to wean out who's real and who's not, because sometimes you gotta go through some shit to see.
They'll show their.
This is the girls' room, and at the girls' room, you come up here and you say what you gotta say, and whoever sees it.
Let's just say I don't have a business partner no more.
Okay.
I'm a solo entity.
Yes,
Let's put that out there. You can put that out. Let the world know. I work by myself.
Sometimes it be like you
I'm
see
who's
the co-host. You see, we had the other girl.
Ooh.
You know.
Don't get me started. Take the camera off.
And you know, it's so bad. It's so bad because, like, in this situation, I didn't want it to be the way it is. But it's like, at times, it's like, people put their own foot in their mouth. And I just be like, well, listen, I've been doing this for way too long. And there's no shade to young people, because she was younger than both of us. But I still give people a chance. I don't never use your age as a reflection of who you are, because you could be young and think wiser like a freaking more wiser than a 40-year-old. So I never use that. But then at the end of the day, some young people gotta understand that you gotta go through some shit to understand and humble yourself. Because sometimes when you never been through nothing and you got that spoil you mentality and you think life is just going
glitz and glamour, yup.
Hello. Put you in a real situation and you going to see.
And that's where we come in, like,
bitch,
what back up, because this is not that life. Okay,
everything is an experience. Though.
Amen.
Everything is an experience and everything is a lesson. Because like what I learned through that experience was like, while you think that people, you want to partner and you want to do something with somebody, you got to understand that not everybody has the same thought process as you. Not everybody has the same credentials. Not everybody's, and people talk instead of
they do
talk a lot of stuff that makes sense. And then you'll be like, oh, okay.
When it's time to work,
when it's time to put the work in,
it's something else. It don't add up. It's like, hold up, we added this. We got to subtract this because, like,
so.
But it gets real difficult in this business, because at the end of the day, you really got to know who's for you and who's not for you. And sometimes that can be challenging, because you don't want to go into situations like, oh my God, I can't trust nobody. No. You got to really be open-minded. But it's scary as hell, because my mom, she tell every time, Brittany, you can't trust everybody. And I'm like, Ma, you so old school. Shut up.
No, but
please.
That's true.
But it is true, because
trust
she'll tell me something at 1 p.m., and by 6 p.m., I'm going through something with that exact same person she told me about. And I just be like, Jesus, why?
They know before you know.
But they'll let you live life, because that's a good mom. A good mom will let you live life.
Right.
Because, with a boundary. But, like, she'll let you live, because at the end of the day, you got to still learn.
You
like,
got
what
it
you going to do? You going to be
that's
sheltered
my mom's
all your life?
motto all the time.
And then she'll be like, you good, though?
She's like, what you want to do?
You good, or what you want to do?
The scary thing is that sometimes it be the closest people to you.
That's the part I hate.
The closest
I don't even want to talk about it. Those are the only people that can hurt you, though.
Because they know you.
What's about you? Yes. So they use what they know. They use that against you and try to attack you, try to belittle you, try to make you feel down.
And in this industry, this is why I said I'd rather stay in my lane with podcasts and like trying to get my own TV show in the future, because when it comes to music, it's too fake. It's too fake. You got too many yes men. Because there's a lot of artists out here that's shitty ass artists, and I sit back and think like, how did you even get next to these people? You can't even rap. Like, what? Like when I watch Love and Hip Hop with Sydney Starr, like, I'm like, why did y'all even... And I love Sydney Starr, but Sydney Starr needs to stay on the show Star. Why would y'all put her on Love and Hip Hop to try to be a rapper? Y'all embarrassing that girl. And that's the part that gets me upset with Mona Scott, because people be saying that Mona pimping people out, and those same people would be like, no, she's not pimping me out. No, sis,
I mean, they getting 5,000 an episode. 5K.
I heard.
You see 50
coming for Tiara. He said, "Damn, Mona only paying y'all $5K an episode." With
I
Tiara,
heard she
you gonna have
paying
to give me
less.
all-
I heard they getting paid less. I heard
Like
certain. I heard I heard certain people don't even get paid.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
Jacquees,
No, I heard that too.
Jacquees, whatever his name is, his first year. I don't think he was getting paid anything.
I think
I heard that
yeah,
from
they
a
do
source.
it for.
You
They
know
have
what's
to
so funny,
build their
though?
platform.
That's funny you should mention that because that's something we should probably talk about. Like
Ooh.
this industry is very like
No money.
Shady.
yeah, like
Yeah.
people will really do stuff like
For
that
no
to you,
money.
like, but it's like. But people, the way they'll do it though
Hello?
is like if you're gonna do something for somebody and be like, oh, like it's for exposure, or whatever. At least give them credit.
Something.
At least put them on to something.
Endorsement.
Help. Like you can't just
Sponsorship.
do
Can I
that.
get
Like,
something?
you
Can
can't
give
just do
some
that.
Can a
money.
bitch get a teacup?
Like,
A teacup sponsorship or
tag
something?
them. Like
Can I
I've
get a
seen so many
sandwich?
situations. Somebody would be like, "Oh, do this for me," right? And they won't even tag their
Nope.
name.
Nope.
They won't
But
even
take credit for
And
their
it's like,
work.
oh wow.
That's how people's
Like,
moving out here.
They will really do that because it's happened to me. Like I come up with like marketing strategy. I write out a whole strategy. Like I've done it for labels and stuff like that, and they'll take it and they'll run with it. Like let me tell you, one time I'm not gonna say what label, but a label did something. I wrote out a whole strategy for them, and it ended up being a $50,000 deal. They took the deal, and I didn't get anything. And I was like,
Girl, take him to court.
$50,000, and that was my idea.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, I would have
And
taken
then it's
the
so
court.
funny
Very
because
good about
now
ideas,
people
though.
tell me, oh, like I get like offers for work for different labels and stuff like that, and I don't want to do it because it's like I make
Yeah,
my
they
money.
do
I
funny-
make good
yeah.
money on my own.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, and y'all want to pay me a salary and just take my ideas?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
That's true.
You got to be smart in this industry.
and you very
and
smart. So that's you.
I commend you
know
for
what
that.
Yeah, you know what
because
you're
you went to school, and
doing.
even though school ain't for everybody, I still feel like you need to
so.
go to school to get that knowledge. You need that
for
book smart.
networking,
It's like
you
a
got
base
connections
knowledge.
there.
You never know who you
make-
meet.
Exactly, because I feel like even I got a master's, but I feel like it was so worth it because I made so many connections and the kinds of internships I got through with that, like I would have never gotten by myself.
No, it's hard to get internships these days.
To this day, I think I wouldn't be where I am. Like, I don't know if she's watching, but my roommate, like, because it's like, well, both my roommates, because like, the only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because like we made a really comfortable environment where we live. Like we lived together, so we lived together for like a year, and it was just like we were all so creative and stuff like that. Like my friend now, she has a Caribbean like thing she does where she talks about all the things that happen in the Caribbean world. She does all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool. My other friend, she works at a radio station now, and she owns her own venue upstate New York.
Wow.
All that kind of stuff. So it's and we're roommates.
Right.
So like, and you know, me and my other roommate, we used to do this thing where we used to rate music on live and stuff like that together. So it was just like we made a really cool environment where it was like we could be creative, and it's not like, because I mean, I always thought I was like different from like other people. I'm like, I don't know why I don't really fit in with a lot of people. When I met them, I'm like, okay, so there's people out here that's just like me. So
Right.
maybe there's more people that's just like
exactly.
me. And if I do with this, and I've met tons of people that are in the same space as me, and I don't think I would have happened if I didn't meet them. I think.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Yo, both of
This
y'all interviews
episode,
was
yes,
dope.
was definitely deep.
Like-
it was motivational. It was inspirational. It was
I
everything.
just told
that
somebody
we needed
too
to
the
hear.
other day. I said that's what me and A's strategy is with this podcast. Like,
It's just leveling
and
up.
even though it's the girls' room, I don't want men to see that the whole name and feel like, oh no, they not focused on men. No, we're focused on
we're
everybody.
focused on everybody.
with
The
a positive
millennials,
platform, trying to
yes.
make a change in the community and trying to do something different. You can come and sit with us. Like I don't want people to ever feel threatened or anything like that. Like, I want each and every interview, each and every guest we have to make an impact on whoever is watching this when we on Instagram Live or they watching it on YouTube. I want them to feel encouraged and inspired to do whatever.
Exactly. And everybody has a story
Transparency.
to tell. That's
Yeah.
the main part. And like,
And that's what
That's
we
what we
trying
gotta
to
And
do
it's gonna make
here.
somebody feel a
That's
type
why y'all
of
come
way,
on a
like,
girls'
wow,
room.
okay, maybe I could do it too. Like,
See?
we want to inspire people. That's just our main things. We just want to touch a lot of hearts, and we just want this to go big. And we just
We want
make it
Title to
like-
pick it up or
Yeah,
Revolt.
we revolt. That's a girl.
I really want Revolt though. Don't they got Joe Budden in Revolt?
Don't
That's
they
why I
have-
want to be in
Yeah.
Revolt
Don't they
because
have
they got
Jay-Z
Joe.
in Title?
Yeah, but girl, that's you.
We see what
She
Jay-Z
love
and Meek Mill.
Jay-Z.
What Jay-Z
you ever
and
heard of
Meek Mill?
Station Head?
Huh?
No.
Station Head, they picking up podcasts too.
What they paying? Because I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know,
quit my
but
job.
you make
so.
money off the streams though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we
And
can
then-
do that.
We
They
gotta
tryna-
build
they're
this
tryna get me to
YouTube
do a
first
podcast.
though. We
Yeah.
trying to.
You got a YouTube?
Nah. I'm waiting like I'm
You
waiting to
really
get my
need a
brand
personal
bigger.
vlog, Jocelyn.
So
You do.
well, that's why he's here. So
She needs
basically,
it. She
like
needs
I'm
it.
trying to like because you know
Everything
like I said,
you do,
everything
you
is
need to get
happening
footage.
fast. So
Are y'all going to Atlanta with her?
no, my cousin's going and we're gonna make a vlog.
So
she suggested that. I was
So
like, oh, yeah,
when you gonna be in Atlanta?
I'm going to 31st.
To when?
On the
the 4th.
30th. You're not gonna be at Fresher's event.
I want to.
You know,
but
I know you know who
yeah, they
Fresher
told me,
is.
Yeah, I don't.
Please, we're gonna go out.
We're going.
We're gonna go.
Because I gotta
said we're
pack.
going.
And I'll be tired.
Girl, don't do
Wait,
that.
so are you going to the actual Super Bowl?
I may. So they gave me passes to the concerts.
Okay.
So I might, but I don't
You
really
just
care like
go
that.
and
Just
just get
go,
footage.
Yeah.
You really need to get
You
your
need
YouTube
that footage
popping.
of Tom Brady. This nigga's like 50 years old.
So, I don't know if I don't
It's
care
probably
about
his
that.
last Super Bowl.
I don't know if that gets me in the Super Bowl,
It's
though.
probably his last Super Bowl. We gonna need some footage.
not Tom Brady.
If the pass gets me in, I'll go and take a video.
I
but
don't even
I
know
don't
who's
care.
playing. I know like one
But-
team, and that's Tom Brady team.
Listen, y'all, we're gonna have Jocelyn again. Don't miss her too much. So, Jocelyn, before we
Go.
close off,
Just-
say your Instagram, your
Yeah.
social media platforms,
Okay.
how they can reach you, booking, whatever.
Okay, my Instagram is Jocelyn A. Rivera. So it's Joc, not Joy. JocelynARivera. My agency is the Press Play Agency, but it's not it's Press Play Agency on Instagram. No underscores, no dots, no nothing. I'm very fortunate. I don't know what happened. But so I have that,
You was
and
very
then
fortunate.
yeah, I don't know
Shit.
how I got that. I was gonna make the A a V or something, but it worked out. So I have that. So yeah, follow me on both of those. But business stuff, send it to that one. Send it to Press Play because I don't see my DMs no more. I'm not even trying to boast of that. I just don't be getting them. They be just going like and deleting. So
She said delete.
they delete. After you
Wow.
insert them out, they delete.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
don't see some of them.
Right, not yet.
I'm
We
trying
not
to get
there
that.
yet. We trying to get there.
We gonna
But
get there.
So you
problem.
guys follow
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn,
Yeah.
follow. Catch this interview. It will be up next week. And we
I like this. This is really nice.
The girls' room. Come back next week, y'all.
They gonna be back.
Oh, damn, they
Jocelyn,
going
I need
crazy.
to talk to you before you leave.
What's up?
Look, my bitches all bad, my niggas all real. I ride in dick in some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills. Run out, flip like 10 car wheels. Cold ass bitch, I give raw chills. 10 different looks and my lips so kill. I kiss him in the mouth, I feel all grills. Heat in the car, that smells on wheels. Woo!